right. Hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm on here very early, guys. I cannot sleep. I wanted to do an all signs reading for your guys' situation with no contact. Hey Aries man, good morning. I don't know why I felt so awake this morning. I woke up like really early. I just could not go back to sleep. And I thought, why not do a live for you guys for New Year's Eve? What we're going to do is a no contact situation and that you're in. So, somebody that you're not speaking to at the moment, I'm going to see kind of their energy, what's going on, perhaps why there's no contact. Then I'll see if they're going to contact you, if you'll hear from this person, preferably by New Year's or within this year. And then also just see, would it be a good idea to contact them? Should you say anything to them? Should you leave them the hell alone? What would they say to you? I got a new Oracle deck that has words on it. On the back, it's called Love and Oracle. I got these from eBay, actually. But they have, words and stuff on them, what your person would say. So we're going to do 2 decks for that and then kind of a general situation. Hey, love apples. And and I'll get advice if I need to. If it doesn't need any advice, I won't do it. But yeah, I think it's a full moon every time because we have a full moon that's setting up right now. Right now, the moon's in, I think it's going into Gemini right now, or it's already in Gemini. But then by, I think, Friday or Saturday, we have a new moon going into Cancer. Or full moon. Sorry, full moon. Every time there's a full moon, I cannot sleep unless it's like in Pisces or something. But I don't know, every time it's a full moon, like in another sign besides Pisces, I just get so wide awake, I cannot sleep. That could be bringing some of this energy out as well, because the full moon could be just giving you the answers you need to know what's happening in your situation. Now, as always, take it how it resonates. Just because you're a certain sign doesn't mean that's your situation. You could be watching for other placements, cross watch the sign as well. So just take whatever does. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or if you want to cross watch, north node, south node, whatever resonates. If you guys want to book personal readings, I have availability tomorrow for personal readings. I do have to work today, and I am going out later for New Year's Eve. So I'm probably not going to have any time after work to do personal readings, just a heads up, because I do have to work today. But I have availability tomorrow, and then also Friday as well, and possibly over the weekend too. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Hey, Lisa. Let's see what's going on with your situation. Aries, why there's no contact. Will they contact? And then should you say anything to this person? 3 minutes exactly. All right, let's see. We're just going to get the overall energy, see what's happening with this person, what's going on, what's happening in their life. Okay, maybe since no contact. Okay, well, we have trust and divine time here. Oh, and here's another new deck I got as well. So I have a couple new decks for you. Okay, it's saying divine time. Wow, some of you are dealing with an air sign or divinely trust that you're going to get communication because I have an air sign here. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Air. So some of you divinely trust that you're going to get contact. So that looks pretty good. So maybe it's already being worked out. Maybe you will eventually hear from this person. They're watching you. Okay, well, for a lot of you, Aries, this is off to a good start. It looks like this person's watching you and they want to come forward and talk to you. Yeah, a lot of you have a new phase. Maybe after the new year with this person. Okay, this could be your soulmate for a lot of you. Wow, so I do see a new phase rekindling. So, okay, a lot of you, I do see contact. Wow, and then I got the Hanged Man with a clock here. So maybe timing is important. Hey, Dawn, good morning. So, okay. So what's going on with divine time here with trust? So a lot of you, I do see communication happening. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles in reversed, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, some of you, because I did see karmic relationship under soulmate, some of you, they could be involved in a karmic relationship because I got the Devil in reverse, Page of Pentacles. Some of you, what could be holding this person back is there is a karmic either in their life, okay, either they have a karmic in their life or they're needing to remove a karmic from their life because under the Phoenix soulmate, I did see karmic relationship. Hey, Kitty. Good morning. So for a lot of you with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, that could be the karmic that they're dealing with. I think they're not happy with somebody if they are involved with somebody else. They have love for you here. So why are they watching you but not talking to you? So yeah, a lot of you could be involved in a third party situation. The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, they're in a relationship. 3 of Wands reversed. The Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, there's other people involved. Now, they could have a karmic person, and then they realize, some of you, there's 2 other people. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles reversed, could be the karmic person. They could have another tie to somebody else as well, whoever that is. But it looks like there's other people in their energy, and they're needing to free from these people in order to connect to you, 2 of Cups. Some of you, they could have a karmic still in their energy, maybe connecting to somebody else because they never thought you were going to come back, and then needing to end that situation as well. So let me see. Will they contact Aries? Hey, Taylor. Will they contact Wheel of Fortune in reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, the 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups reversed? For a lot of you, they want to at least have closure. Okay, they at least want to have closure, and I think it's heavy on their mind that they want to like see where things are at with the 2 of you. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. For a lot of you, it might not be this soon. You might not hear from this person until maybe in the spring for some of you, or within a couple months. But it looks like they're thinking heavily about wanting to reach out to you, wanting some kind of closure. A lot of you could end up reconnecting. I feel like not very briefly, like it could end to something. But the problem is they have other people in their energy. If it's not 2 people, it could just be 1 person. So should you contact? What should you do here? The Hanged Man in reverse. Page of Cups reversed. 2 of Pentacles reversed. And the Tower in reversed. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, Strength. No, I feel like you guys need to hold back. Okay, because like I said, they have somebody else in their energy. I do see a karmic person. They could be having like a messy situation right now. So you are heavily on their mind. They do want to have contact, but you're needing to trust in divine timing because I don't think it's the time yet to have a conversation. It is on their mind though. They want to be in contact with you eventually. They would like at least closure or give you some kind of apology. But I don't think it's anytime soon. Okay, maybe we have so many differences and I just can't meet your standards. I would take back all those hurtful words I said to you. No doubt you were the one and only I want to spend the rest of my life with. And what else would they say? So this person feels bad about the past. Yes, I was cheating. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. So yeah, some of you, they could have turned their back on you and they could have ended up getting involved with somebody else. And then they're still dealing with a karmic person as well. I feel there's 3 people in this energy. There's a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me I don't think you're the only person. And I wouldn't hold back right now because of that. So I would wait with the 4 of Pentacles and the Strength. I would, 2 of Wands. For a lot of you, I would let them initiate contact with you. Like I wouldn't go out of your way. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Let me see. Virgo and Leo. That's the signs I got. All right, Taurus. At 9/11. Okay. So let's see. Why is there no contact with you and your person? What's the energy with you and this person here? Okay. I got North Node in reversed. Facade in reversed. Stalemate in reversed. Okay. Divine time. Oh, I'm sorry, Patricia. Separation in reverse and not enough. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Some of you are not fully in separation. Like maybe there's just brief no contact. It kind of feels to me, somebody feels like they're just not enough for the connection, or they don't know if there's enough here in the connection to continue. Let me clarify. Somebody's ego could be getting in the way. For a lot of you, if you are no contact, it's very brief no contact, like you haven't really been out of speaking for a while. Let me see. Or somebody's wondering if you ever will get out of no contact. Why the North Node reversed, beliefs reversed, and avoidance reversed? King of Wands reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. I feel like somebody, like what's going on in this situation is this person has a lot of self-doubt. So you guys could be dealing with somebody, because I did see here self-doubt, not enough. So maybe this person self-sabotage. For a lot of you, they're lacking confidence in themselves, that they're good enough for you, and they realize that. Because I feel you're dealing with somebody that, hey, Jasmine. Anyways, what I'm getting here is this person does have a lot of feelings for you, and they realize that they haven't been putting in the work. 10 of Wands reverse. So I feel your Taurus, what's going on, why there's no contact. This person knows that they've been lacking mentality of putting into the connection. 7 of Pentacles. I think they still see something with you. But the problem is this person had a lack of confidence. And even though they have strong feelings and desires to be with you, a part of them questioned if they were good enough for you, if what they had to offer was enough, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Because I think this person doesn't want to be in no contact. They don't want to be separated from you, is what I'm feeling here. The Tower in reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, Temperance reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like they want to repair things. They don't want to be in the separation. They don't want things to be this way. And I think they realize that a lot of like what's been going on with the two of you is their energy, that they've just been having this lack mentality, feeling like they're not good enough, not putting in the work in this connection, is what I'm seeing here. So will they contact Taurus? One second. Will they contact you? Let's see. Okay, Page of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see a lot of you working this out. I see this person having a lot of regret, the Chariot here, having a lot of regret, wanting to be on better terms with you. If it is something where you've been separated for some time, I see this person wanting to have a genuine conversation with you, wanting to rebuild something, wanting to at least try to be friends or try to get to a civil place, is what I'm seeing here. So this person, it's like they've had a lot of time to reflect. They are upset about how things are going, and they realize that they need to put in the work here. 3 of Pentacles. So should you contact? What should you do? 2 of Cups in reversed. Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. I would let this person approach you. I feel like in divine timing, you will hear from this person. It's meant to be done. Okay. I don't think the separation's meant to continue much longer. 4 of Swords reverse, the Fool. Yeah. So I think, you're going to be excited to hear from this person. Maybe you're not going to see it coming, but yeah, I feel like you should just wait. I feel like whoever the masculine is in the situation, they should be the one to message, because they put you in this situation. For a lot of you, they put you in the stagnancy. Okay. And I would just wait on divine timing. Don't lose faith. Good things are ahead of us. So yeah, they want you to stay positive. I think I have seen you in my dreams before. This feeling is strangely pulling me towards you. Wow. So yeah, they could see you in their dreams, and they still have faith in this. Okay, I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and didn't want to lose my freedom. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you, and I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. So yeah, they haven't given up, but they are going through some stuff, and I feel like in divine timing, this person is going to come back and tell you what's going on. I see in the near future them wanting to reach out, wanting to work things out with you, at least trying to be civil, trying to work on a friendship, if nothing else, and then it can eventually get to something more. So a lot of you could be dealing with an Aries. I have Aquarius. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Sag, Scorpio. Yeah, Leo, and then Taurus. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini. 1455. Okay, let's see. What's going on with Gemini? Why is there no contact? like this energy. I got compassion in reversed. So this person's coming up as like emotionally detached, not caring. Okay. All right, well, I got Cupid's arrow and narcissist in reversed. Wedding rings. The vibe I'm getting off this right away, I feel like you shouldn't care about this person because I think you have somebody better coming in. I think you got somebody coming towards you eventually with Cupid's arrow. Some of you during Valentine's Day or within February, you're going to have somebody else in your energy. Because I feel like whoever this person is, like if they're not in your energy right now, it's a good thing because they could be narcissistic. So let me clarify because I saw wedding rings. So for a lot of you, you guys could be getting involved with somebody else. So maybe it's a good thing you're not in contact. Hey, Tina. Hey, April. Okay, because they're showing up in this like lack of compassion here. Why compassion in reverse? The temperance in reverse. 3 of cups in reverse. Yeah. The high priestess reverse and the 8 of swords reverse. I want to say the best thing you can do, Gemini, is get away from this person because they're blaming you. It feels like an energy of they're blaming you for why things didn't go well, why there's no contact, why there's not a reconciliation. Feels like this person's kind of hostile and angry. Okay, this person's hostile and angry is kind of what I'm seeing here. With a lack of compassion, it's like they're blaming you or, thinking it's all your fault. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah. Kind of an energy of like they're jumping to conclusions or they're blaming you in some way. So I think it's kind of a good thing that you're not in contact with this person because I feel like if you guys were to reconcile, like it just would not go well. Okay, there wouldn't be a good ending here. Why narcissist love bombing in reverse? 8 of Wands, the 3 of Swords reversed, the 10 of Swords reversed, and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the best thing you can do, Page of Pentacles, is to move on from this person. I think this past person, they're very inconsiderate. They're not a emotionally healed person. They're not emotionally well off. This is somebody that they're just very unstable for a lot of you. Some of you, it's a Sagittarius or a Pisces, or they have, those placements. This is somebody I don't think being in contact with them would be a good thing. And I think if you were to just heal, that's when this new person would come in. So some of you, a Scorpio or an earth sign is coming towards you. I think being in no contact is the best thing because I don't think it would go well. This person, one, was keeping secrets from you, lying to you, or blaming you for why things didn't work out. Because I feel like here with love is coming here, Cupid's arrow, you got somebody new. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Page of Cups reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Tower in reverse. And I think you've been kind of waiting for this person to come back. I think you've been kind of loyal to whoever this person is or wanting to be with them. But for the most part, I don't think you should because this person's very emotionally immature. And I think you have somebody better here coming in. So why there's no contact, this person's blaming you for what was said and done, or they just have their opinion of what was going on. Hey, Jilly. And I think maybe the best thing you can do is let this person go and heal. Will they contact Gemini, this person? Ace of Wands, the 7 of Cups reverse, the 9 of Swords, and the Star in reverse. You're going to hear from this person. But like I said, I don't think they're in a good place. For a lot of you, they're just focused on one thing, like sexual with you. And then they're going to get you back in your head again. It's like you're going to stress about them. You're going to be overthinking the situation. I don't think it's good. I think you need to let this past person go because you got somebody new coming in that could lead to potential here. With the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, there's somebody else that's new in your energy that has more stability. Should you contact this past person? Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. 10 of Cups reverse. No, 5 of Cups. I think you're just going to end up disappointed with this past person if you try to contact them. I think you already learned a lesson. I think you've already been through something with them where if you were to just go back and reach out or try to talk to them, that connection's not there. Like you're not going to feel satisfied. You're not going to feel happy. A lot of you are going to be in your head upset about this person. Hey, D-Love. So the first thing that I got was I feel like you need to just move on and heal from this past person because you got somebody better coming in. When you hold my hands, that warmth keeps my insecurities away. If only there were a time machine to bring us back to those beautiful memories. Now I'm getting that song by Maroon 5, Beautiful Mistakes. Okay. I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. I'm planning a romantic date. We can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. So see, it's like they want you back, but no strings attached. And they want to keep things kind of how they were. Even though they screwed you over, for a lot of you, they hurt you, but they don't want to admit that they're the ones that ended things or they're the ones that did you wrong. And it's somebody that's coming in a lack of compassion here. So I would just let this person go. A lot of you, it could be a karmic person. If not, you've already learned the lesson of how this person is, how they operate, I feel. And I would just move on because you got somebody better coming in. A lot of you have somebody that wants to only be with you and wants to be in a marriage or a partnership. Okay, but you're not going to get that with this person if you continue going on that hamster wheel. Okay, some of you, the person coming in could be a Scorpio or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The past person could be an Aquarius. It could be a Sag. I have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer, no contact at 2135. I'm getting some coffee real quick. Hold on. Hey, pretty pink ice. All right, let's see. Why is there no contact with Cancer and their person here? What's the energy? Why is there no contact? Okay. Okay, well, it's good. I like this person's energy because they are awakening. So they're awakening. They're being spiritually guided to do better in their life. This is somebody that does not want to be in a toxic mindset. Hey, Mitzi, I like this for you. This is somebody that does not want to be in a toxic mindset. They're letting go of toxicity. They're in a place of wanting to awaken, wanting better for themselves. This person, okay, yeah, they're wanting to cut out any toxicity. So this person has been working on themselves and they're wanting to be in a healthy relationship, I feel. Now, for some of you, they could be dating somebody new. So they could be seeing somebody new in a different connection. If not, they want to get back with you, but they want things to be healthy. They don't want any kind of toxic relationship. This is somebody that has been working on themselves, I feel. So let's see. So why is awakening for who this person is? What's going on? 7 of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse, Hierophant reverse, and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants equal give and take. So if they didn't give to this in the past or they weren't in this vibration before, I think they're wanting to cut ties with any kind of negativity. This is somebody that would eventually, in the near future, they would like a solid relationship. Okay. So I don't know if they feel like your connection is toxic or if it was just the way that things were going was not healthy between the two of you. I see this person. It's like they want things to be healthy. They want to cut out any kind of toxicity. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, for some of you, now I'm getting for some, they could be in another relationship. They could be in something else, and they're deciding to cut you out of their life to be with another person that they think is a healthier option for them. That's for some of you. If it's not that, this is somebody that still has desires to be with you. They would like to have a relationship, but they want things to be like not non-traditional. They want things to be a healthy commitment. They would like to build something with you, have a serious relationship. So let me see. Will they contact Cancer? Hey, Glada. The Star in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Cups reverse, and the Death. They have a lot that they want to get off their chest. Okay, 10 of Wands here and the Justice in reverse. I think this person would like to at least have closure with you. For some of you, they do want to have a fresh start. They want to heal things, have a rebirth here, a new beginning. If it's not to that point, they think that maybe it's not where you guys aren't likely of that happening. They at least want to have closure with you. Because I'm getting 2 messages. Either A, they are in a relationship and they would like to at least be friends and just tell you like, hey, I'm not interested in anything more. I just want to be friends with you because I'm with somebody else. Or if they would like to be in a relationship with you, they want things not to be how it was in the past. They want to feel like they're more certain of where things are going. Things are more equal and fair. So should you contact this person that you're in no contact with? The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Hermit, and the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're never going to get your closure, or you're never going to get your answer unless you message them. I got 999 here. So a lot of you are struggling with the situation. Like, you just want answers. You just want to know why something ended. The 10 of Swords reverse and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I think a lot of you just want closure, or you at least want to know what's going on. So I don't think it would be bad for you guys to contact this person if it is really upsetting you, if it is something that you need to let go of. Because it looks like you are still defensive or upset. So I feel, but I'm also getting with the energy, if you're not in a good place energetically, or you don't think you can handle whatever this conversation is, then maybe it's not a good time to. I just feel like by the new year, you guys need to just figure out, should I let this person back into my life? Should I not? Because with 999 here, we are ending the 9th year, going into the first year, okay, of 26. It'll be 10, breaking down to a 1. So going into the new year, I don't really know if I'd want to continue this energy into next year. So it's kind of up to you if you want to have a conversation. I feel like it'd be healing to at least know your place, okay? To at least know where you stand, to know your place, to know what this person wants. Some of you want to see if you still have a chance, or there's still a way you guys can fix this. And it's like, you're never going to know if you don't ask, okay? Open your heart a bit more. Things are not that bad as you perceive. So this person wants to let you know that, if you open your heart, or you like reach out to them, that they're willing to accept what you're having to offer. I'm choosing myself. Must be an adrenaline rush because you set my heart on fire. Now I'm getting that song by Ellie Goulding, Love Me Like You Do. I know you are my soulmate. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. I think they want to hear from you. Yeah, I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. So this person, I think maybe you're perceiving it as negative, because you look like you're really in your head about it. Like, you're thinking in a negative way, kind of guarded, bitter, maybe a little bit. But this person's coming up in a more stable energy. Like, they've been working on themselves. They're willing to be back with you, but they want to cut out any kind of toxicity. Okay, so, all right, you guys could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, it could be any sign, Taurus. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. No contact. 2806. All right, Leo, why is there no contact with you and your person? What's the energy right now? Okay, I got North Node in reverse and ancestor guides here. Okay, guilt, sabotage. This person, I think they're being spiritually guided to come towards you. This person has a lot of guilt for, they were in their South Node energy. This person's going through a transformation with death here. Okay, so somebody trying to transform. They're trying to get out of the South Node energy, wanting to transform into somebody better. You guys could be definitely spiritually guided in this connection. Okay, this person, they're feeling the separation with you, and they feel there is a silent treatment. Okay. Hey, Richard. All right, let's see. So why North Node in reverse, ancestor guides? Queen of Wands reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands reversed. Well, this person definitely feels your absence. So if you were the one to initiate no contact, or you're giving them the silent treatment, they definitely are feeling it. Okay. This is somebody, they know that they made a bad judgment, a bad direction in this connection. This person is being spiritually guided to try to work things out with you. But what I'm seeing here, this person still has a long way to go. I feel for a lot of you, this person was really struggling or just in a bad place in their life, and they're not really on the same page or level as you at this point. Because I'm getting like they're trying to listen to their spirit guides. They feel a lot of guilt and regret for what they did, but it's also an energy of like they're not even to that point of doing anything, or they can't, because they still have to go through a transformation here. or they are in the process of transformation. Yeah, Four of Cups in reversed, the Four of Wands, Knight of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, they're having this realization that like you are the one they want to commit to, you're the one they want to be with. But if they were a player, they had these player tendencies, they need to work on themselves. Maybe they're no position to be in a relationship right now with you or to have something settled. You know, they still have a long way to go. They still need to work on themselves. Because under guilt, I have awakening. Yeah. So for a lot of you, they're in this process of awakening, of healing. And I don't think they're in a position to be with you right now. And they know that. But it's like they do want to have communication, but they're going back and forth whether or not they should contact you or not, or have some kind of, you know, communication in a way. Will they contact Leo, this person? Knight of Cups. Okay, the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Cups. I think by the time they come back, it's going to be too late. For a lot of you, you're going to get other attention, or you're already going to be evolved by the time they come back into your life. Some of you might be even like maybe in another situation with somebody else. Oh my God, as you said, that Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, Kitty, you might be married in another relationship. Yeah, the Fool in reversed, Seven of Swords. I feel like this person's dragging out communicating, Eight of Wands. By the time they finally try to be with you, it's too late. You've already walked away. It's already over. And this person, it's like, you know, I think they know they're sabotaging, but they're not like where they need to be. They're not in a good place. And when they finally take this leap of faith to contact you, a lot of you are going to be involved with somebody else. Should you contact this person? Seven of Cups, Six of Wands, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Page of Wands reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. I think you have better options in your energy. I think you either have better options, like there's other people around you that could be so much better, you know, that can maybe even help you forget this person, or you're just needing to make yourself happy, like focus on yourself, the achievements, the success in your life. Because I feel if you were to like reach out, like there just wouldn't be any kind of truthful apology, or they just wouldn't give you what you're looking for. So yeah, I feel for a lot of you, I wouldn't. I would even just try to like let this person go, try to move on, and just give yourself happiness on your own, or do things that make you feel joyful. Okay, challenges are to overcome and bring us to a stronger bond. They're not supposed to break us apart. So there was some kind of challenge that came in between the two of you. When you hold my hands, that warmth keeps my insecurities away. So maybe they think about wanting to touch you or physically be with you. Maybe you warm them, okay, in some way. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So, but some of you are going to already be married by the time they come back. I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. So, yeah, they still plan on committing to you, but by the time they come back, it'll be too late because they've dragged this out. They've drug out the healing process. They've dragged everything out, finally getting to this awakening, but it's some of you, it's too late, like, or it's going to be too late next year if they do come back. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. I have Aries, I have Pisces, Sagittarius. Could be any sign. But it's just somebody that's just not on your level. They're not where they need to be. All right, Virgo, 3358. All right, why is Virgo in no contact with their person? Why is Virgo in no contact? Oh, you're welcome. For some of you, they're trying to just get over this connection. I don't want to say that negatively. They could feel, okay, because I got past in reverse, spine in reverse, north node purpose reverse, abundance in reverse. Some of you, Virgo, they could feel like this connection is over, or they just need to move on and surrender from it, let it go. Yeah. Okay, old school in reversed and blowing kiss in reverse. So some of you, this could be a past person from a long time ago. It kind of feels to me they don't really see a purpose in you guys reaching back out to each other, having contact. Maybe they feel like the feelings are not mutual. Yeah, death. Some of you, it's a Scorpio. All right, well, let's see. I don't like when these kind of readings come out, so I'm sorry. I don't know who this person is. Some of you, they could feel like you don't still care for them, or the feelings are just not mutual. So why the past and spy both in reverse? 4 of Swords reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. And the 10 of Wands reversed. This person has no desire to like rekindle things. Like they don't have, some of you, they don't even have the passion anymore in this connection, or they just feel there's no purpose. Like nothing's going to get resolved, or some of you, they could feel like, every time they try to think about contacting, like it's like they don't do it. Maybe they think that so much time has passed that like you're not even thinking about them, or you're not even into them anymore. They could feel like with death that like you're completely done. You're over the situation, because they have a feeling that like you just don't want to continue things. Yeah, 5 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Tower in reverse, and the Hermit reversed. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's like, it could go either way. I don't really know how it's going to go if I go back to Virgo, or if I try to reach out. They could feel like you're still bitter or still upset with them, or there's a lot of things that were left unsaid where like now it's too late, or it's almost an energy of like, can this even be fixed? Can we rebuild this? This person feels like maybe so much time has passed, Virgo, that there's nothing really that you guys can say or do. The energy is just kind of unclear, not really certain. They could feel like you're not even watching them. You're not into them anymore. Maybe you're not even thinking of them. Let me see. Will they contact Virgo, this person? Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed, the 6 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, they could be dealing with somebody else. And that could be what the problem is. Like they maybe they tried to move on to somebody else. Because it's almost like there's 2 people here. Like they are still kind of entertaining somebody else. Yeah, it's like they have to get out of another situation. Ooh, some of you, they could be dealing like with a karmic situation, or like dealing with somebody else that's very manipulative. Because it kind of feels like here that maybe they lowered their standards to somebody else because they felt like they didn't deserve you with the Queen of Pentacles. Because it's an energy, I feel like they want to come back. They kind of want to like see where things can go, but it's up in the air. Some of you, they are involved with somebody else. They could be with that person because of money. King of Pentacles reversed. And it's like they lowered their standards. They went to somebody else because they felt like the connection was over with you, or you weren't wanting to fix things. So they're like in some kind of manipulative situation. Okay, should you contact the Moon, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Wands reverse? The Star in reverse, 8 of Cups. I think if you end up reaching out to this person, you're just going to be kind of disappointed. Okay, we're just not going to go the way that you expect. Some of you have high hopes that like you and this person, 2 of Cups, we can reconcile if you still care about them and want to reconcile. And you're either going to find something out that's really disappointing to you and upsetting, or just them not responding is going to be upsetting and disappointing. Because it looks like if you end up reaching out, like you already feel uncertain about it in the first place. You're already like, I don't know if I should even talk to this person. With the Moon being the first card out, it's like, I don't even know if I should, like I have a weird feeling that I shouldn't. So let me see what they would say to you. For a lot of you, they could definitely be in some kind of third-party situation because of money or finances, and they kind of went to that person because of money. If I ever put off my mask, will you accept another real me? Open your heart a bit more. Things are not that bad as you perceive. But I feel like they've put on a mask. So it's like, how are you supposed to trust them? For a lot of you, they lied to you. It's like, how are you supposed to trust them? If they lied to you in the beginning and they tell you not to be upset or whatever, it's like, well, how can I not be? I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. So some of you might end up hearing from this person, but I wouldn't be the one to reach out, especially if you already have a weird feeling about it in the first place. Like maybe I shouldn't say anything. I feel like you shouldn't then. I think they're trying to move on from this connection with you because they feel like you're just not in love with them anymore. You don't want them anymore. For a lot of you, they feel, Virgo, that you're better off without them because they're not in a good place in their life. They're going downhill for a lot of you. Could be an Aquarius or a Leo, a Cancer, Taurus, Gemini. Okay, it could be any sign, but I think they would like to come towards you. It's like they don't have the strength or the ambition. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. And they have a lot of self-doubt. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. 4027. All right, let's see. Just take the reading how it resonates as well. If you don't feel like it resonates, just watch another placement. Why is there no contact? Okay, feminine. Transformation in reversed. Okay, spine in reversed. I'll clarify in a minute. For some of you, you guys could be in a third-party situation. Love in reversed. Okay, some of you, they could be married or in some kind of like marriage committed relationship. So let's see. Okay, why is feminine? Why there's no contact? 5 of Swords in reversed, Ace of Wands in reversed, Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, there could be somebody else. There could be another person. Like they could have moved on to another relationship for a lot of you. Because I feel like this is somebody with feminine. They could feel like, maybe they needed to move on from the situation. For some of you, they felt it was going nowhere. Let me clarify, though. Why transformation in reverse? 4 of Cups, the Moon, the 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, they felt like a situation was not going anywhere. And they could... For some of you, they could go back to somebody else. Like this could have been somebody they went back to and they're in a solid relationship with this person. Some of you, they don't actually love this person. They could be there because of money or something like that. Why love in reverse? Or maybe they feel like you don't love them anymore. The 10 of Wands reverse, the Fool, the Lovers, and the Justice in reverse. Wow, yeah. Some of you... they could feel like you push them away or that you don't want them anymore. So they're in another situation. It kind of feels like they're moving on into another commitment with another feminine because they either feel like it's just over between the two of you or you don't really want to be with them. Maybe you friend zone them for some of you. They can feel like you friend zone them or you kept things complacent for quite some time where you clearly don't want to commit or be with them. For some of you, they feel like you friend zoned them or you kept them just stuck in a situation. 4 of Cups, the Moon, and the 3 of Pentacles. Is this ever going to go anywhere? Is this ever going to get to the next level? Okay. Let me see. Will they contact Libra? Magician in reverse. The 6 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So they're going to play it off as if they've moved on. Okay, for a lot of you, they're going to try to play it off as if they've moved on. They're not interested anymore, acting like they don't want your attention. This is somebody being kind of emotionally manipulative with the situation, ignoring their feelings that they have for you. When I think at the end of the day, they would like to hear from you. They would like to have communication, but I think they're trying to move on to another person because they either feel friend zoned or they just feel like it wasn't going anywhere in this connection. And they're trying to make you think that they're happier with somebody else or they're in a better place when they're really not. Because the 6 of Wands and the Chariot, I think they would like to have a successful conversation. But for a lot of you, they're not going to come forward and do it. They're not going to be the one to do it because they're acting like they don't care. That's an energy of I don't care, I don't give a shit. But they do care. They do want to hear from you. Should you contact them, Libra? Judgment. Okay, well, the Star in reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. My advice to you, if you know that they're in a relationship with somebody else, I would not. Okay. And I think, some of you either are going to find out they're in another relationship or you just have a feeling that they are. It's kind of your judgment call. Okay. With the Judgment being the first card out, 7 of Swords here. I don't know. Because for a lot of you, I feel like they are involved maybe with another person. Some of you, they're involved with that person. They're not really attracted to them or into them like that, but it's more financial based or, they have past history. Like they do care about that person or something like that. Or maybe that person loves them and will do whatever for them, and they didn't get that from you. So I feel like it's up to you. A lot of you, they could definitely be with somebody else. And if you know that's the case, I wouldn't contact them. Okay, open your heart a bit more. Things are not that bad as you perceive. I'm choosing myself. So it's like they're choosing to move on, to go into another situation, but they still want to hear from you. I'm learning how to love myself now, thanks to you. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. But for a lot of you, yeah, like they went back to this person and maybe it's for money or financial situation, because I don't think they're happy or attracted to whoever this person is. I mean, they do have love for them, but I think at the end of the day, they would have chose you. Yeah, my finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. So they're choosing this person because of money. And they feel like they're kind of financially bound to this person. Maybe they have to agree with them or they need their help in some way. Because I feel at the end of the day, Libra, they would choose you, but they're stuck in some kind of financial situation. Okay. And I think if they had to choose somebody, they would choose you, but they feel like things have been complacent, they've been stuck, and they had no other choice but to detach and choose themselves. So Aquarius could be a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo. Okay, Cancer. I think they're not happy with the decision they had to make, but they felt they had to choose themselves, and that's what they did. So, all right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 4652. All right, Scorpio, why is there no contact? Why is Scorpio in no contact? There's distance. For some of you, they could feel like things are just like too far gone in the connection with broken here. Reflection. Yeah, transformation in reverse. Some of you, this person's distancing themselves and not contacting you because they don't know if you guys can repair whatever's happened. Okay. I think they're trying to focus on their happiness. Yeah. This is somebody trying to focus on their happiness. They could have felt used in the connection. Some of you, they feel like there was unrequited love. Like you didn't feel the same for them. And they could have felt used and they don't want to feel used. Yeah, the Temperance and the Queen of Cups. I don't know. Let me see. Some of you, this could be reversed. Like if you're a female dealing with a Scorpio, this could be reversed. Because I'm getting the Queen of Cups and the Temperance. It's like somebody's choosing their emotional security themselves. So yeah, some of you are dealing with a Scorpio or they have Scorpio placements. So why distance and reflection here? The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting for a lot of you, it's like I'm getting with when I saw the Queen of Cups and the Temperance, this is the female is feeling like they need to come back to their senses here. Like I don't feel like I'm emotionally supported. I feel drained, unhappy in this relationship because the masculine is coming up of somebody that's kind of not treating them fairly. Okay, for a lot of you, this could be reversed. Like I'm saying, some of this, the Scorpio could be the masculine here because I'm getting the masculine coming up as a water sign. Okay. And I think what's happening is for a lot of you, I think if you're the Queen of Cups, you're choosing to distance yourself because this person's choosing themselves or having the connection. And they could be very emotionally immature or they're just not on the same page or level as you, is what I'm seeing here. Because if you're this Queen of Cups that I saw, you feel like you'd be happier on your own without having to feel used or feel like you have to force yourself in this connection. Yeah, the Hierophant reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in this energy of like, I just want to be single. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to be wrapped up in this. For a lot of you, this person's told you like, oh, I don't want to commit. I want no relationship, or I want to keep things casual. And a lot of you could have felt like you've been in this for quite some time and feel like it just broke you because this person never chose you or they were so back and forth in this connection. Because I feel like whoever the masculine is, like there is a separation because they're selfish or they've been not giving 100% to this connection. So will they contact you? Let's see. Eight of Swords, the Justice, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles reverse. Well, this person is quite aware that they need to make things right with you. I think it's heavy on their minds. They could have Libra in their charts, or just an energy of knowing I need to give back. I haven't given back. Okay, I haven't been fair. And like I need to figure out how to make things right. The moon, yeah. This person's heavily thinking about this. 6 of Swords. So yeah, this person is heavily thinking about how can I make things right? How can I cause these blockages to go away? What do I need to say and do? Because this person knows they haven't been honest and that they are pushing you away. So like if you're the one that initiated no contact, this is somebody that's worried that there's no contact, and it could be because of their own doing. And they're starting to have a subconscious feeling that it is something that they've done. Like they did something personal to you for you to pull back your energy. So should you contact them? King of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I don't feel like you should, because then you're just going into their trap, you know? So basically what you're trying to do is detach to show like singlehood and show like independence. I don't need this person. But then if you contact them, you're going right back into their bear trap, where you're like, oh, actually, never mind. I don't really care about loving myself. Let me just text this person and message them. So I don't think, you know what I mean? That's exactly what they're wanting. Because I'm getting with the King of Wands and the 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups and the Page of Cups. They're basically expecting you to be at arm's length for you to message them back. Ace of Swords, yeah. And then the 5 of Cups. For a lot of you, you're going to feel really regretful, or like, man, I knew the same thing was going to happen. Why did I reach out? So I feel like you shouldn't. Because if like your whole purpose of this is to like show self-worth and show confidence and be like, oh, I don't need this person. But then you reach out to them. That's kind of like what they're expecting you to do. So, yeah, I feel like if you contact them, you're just going to be disappointed, because they're still going to confuse you, cause a lot of confusion here in some way. So, if you want our love become long-lasting, give me a hand to build a solid foundation. Being fair sometimes brings us balance and more understanding. So see, it's like they know they need to be fair. So they could be a Libra, or they have Libra in their chart, or just knowing they need to give out more of a hand, but then it's like they're expecting you to start or initiate. Is kind of what I'm thinking here. You are the soul I've been seeking for. See, it's like it's weird. It's like they know they need to be fair. They know they need to bring in more work, but then they're still expecting you to do something. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. I couldn't give to you like I wanted to, because I'm still healing from my past. So yeah, it's like they knew that they were taking instead of giving in this connection. And this is somebody that's like they still want you, or they still expect you to initiate. And I'm getting that for like, should you contact them, they still have no doubt in their mind that you are going to reach out. Because maybe you did that in the past. For a lot of you, maybe you did that in the past. Maybe this year you're trying to have more change, like you're trying to change things up, or have a different approach with the world here. Because it feels like the cycle of you doing that, of you reaching out and being the first to initiate, you want to close that chapter. You don't want to continue doing that, is what I feel. And this person, yeah, it's like they're expecting you to eventually not want to not be in contact. So, but then I feel like you're just kind of falling into their trap, you know, because that's what they're wanting. I think if you continue to just not care and just act like you don't give a shit, then they're going to be the one to finally initiate, because they know they got to give to this. And they already know that with what they said. So, all right, a lot of you could be dealing with water sign. I got Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Could be a Libra. I got Virgo, Gemini, Taurus. Okay, Pisces. All right, Sagittarius. Let me get some more coffee. I've already had a cup before this, but I woke up so early. 54 minutes. Let me just get a sip real quick before this gets nasty. All right. All right, Sag, why is there no contact? This makes no sense. Okay, so I don't understand this, because I got detachment in reversed. So, okay, they don't want to detach from you. Okay, present and reversed. Maybe, okay, for a lot of you, they could have a lot of past wounds, and that could be why they're detaching, not because you did anything to them, but they have a detachment style that they need to work on. Because then I have distance here and reunion. So they're thinking about coming back to you. They want to talk to you. They want to give you an apology. For some of you, that's like their way of handling situations. Is there an avoidance, or they detach a lot? But it's like they want to cut out doing that. So it's somebody they know they owe you an apology. They want to see you. They're thinking of you, Sag. Hey, Kika. Yeah, you make this person happy. I don't understand this person. So if you make them happy, then why are they not speaking to you? For some of you, it's like maybe they want to either they want to stop the separation, the no contact, or they want to cut down on this detachment style that they've done in the past. So either it is a past person or if they've done this to other people. Because it's telling me that they don't like the distance. They eventually want to come back to you. They're thinking of you and wanting to apologize and wanting to let go of any kind of fear. Okay. So let's see. Maybe they don't want to be detached from you anymore, but that's how they acted in the past. Let me see. So I'm getting like past energy. Either it is a past person or that's a past way of them doing things is being detached and cold. So why detachment reverse, present in reverse? 4 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles reverse, the 7 of Swords reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Hermit. Okay, for a lot of you, if it's not a past person, it's like their way of handling things, of feeling like they have to have control. And they detach from people, which I feel they've done this for a while, even before they've met you. So for a lot of you, it could be a newer person you've connected to, or it's somebody that you've kind of dealt with for a little bit. I feel what the problem is, they self-sabotage because they feel like they have a lack of control, or they don't have the direction of things, or if something's not going the way they want it to. Maybe they feel like they had nothing to offer. For some of you, it could have been an ego thing where they felt they had nothing to offer you, or felt like maybe they weren't the right person for you, and that's why they detached. Because it's saying they want to stop the silent treatment. They don't want to continue things. Yeah, the World. So they want to put an end to no contact. 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Because this is somebody not happy with you, like not happy how things are going. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Yeah, they see you as the star here. So this is somebody that they want to work things out with you. They want to have contact, but they don't know if they should reach out, what should happen here. This is a very like indecisive person. And I think they're not happy not being with you and pulling back from you. But it's because they had to find some kind of control, or maybe they felt they were losing themselves, losing power. So let me see. But yeah, this is somebody that's they're aware that there's no contact. They're unhappy with the no contact, and they want to be in your life. And they are thinking of you. Knight of Wands here. Will they reach out to Sag? Will they contact? Page of Wands. Yep. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you, this could be a new person. Okay. Either if it is a past person, they're showing up in a new energy or wanting some kind of rebirth. But a lot of you, they're coming up with the Page here and the Ace, coming up as a newer energy in your life. And it's maybe somebody that recently detached from you. So maybe the last month or so. You maybe for a lot of you, I'm seeing repeated 4 here, either 2 weeks to 4 weeks for some of you. It's like you haven't heard from them within a month. Because I'm seeing this as somebody that want to have a fresh perspective, a new opportunity with you. But this person, it's exactly what I'm feeling. They feel they're not good enough for you. They feel they have nothing to solidly offer you. Or they're really insecure with what they have to offer or give. Maybe feeling like they were taking advantage of you, or you were given more to the connection than they were. Because this person, you make them really happy with Paradise here. You make this person happy. They see you as the star here. You really ignite them in some way, but they just feel they don't deserve you or something like that. 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is somebody that wants to clear the air with you. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to have any kind of tension. And I think they want to break through whatever's going on here. So should you contact this person, Sag? Hey, Wendy. The Strength in reverse, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Devil. The Hermit. Why am I getting, there's multiple people here. I feel like you shouldn't bend or fold for this person. Like I said, if you've done that, like if you were the only one given to the connection, I don't think you should do that. Because I think this person, if they ghosted you, they need to come back to you and express how they're feeling. Yeah, I think that would just make you look kind of weak in the situation, Magician reverse, or they would just look like they can get away with it, that they can continue treating you this way. Yeah, I think with the Nine of Wands, you're needing to hold back resistance. Like, I don't care if it's a life or death situation. I'm not texting this person. That's what I'm getting for you. You need to show some kind of resistance. Like, you're okay with them not being in your life. You don't really care. You're not upset because once you show this vulnerability, I hope this person doesn't keep taking advantage of your vulnerability or knowing that they can easily break you or something like that. You know what I mean? So I think with the Nine of Wands, that being your energy, Eight of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles in reverse, I think you need to put on a front to this person, Eight of Wands, even though you want to hear from this person, Sag. At all costs, don't reach out to them. At all costs, don't say anything. Don't fold. Don't break. Just act like you really don't care. Like you're the happiest you've ever been. Okay. Because I think that'll make this person more wanting to come towards you if you don't even show that you're concerned or you care, or you're not like waiting for their response. If this person feels like you're not waiting for them and you're kind of off to your own thing, this person, they're going to want you more with the Devil. I don't really like that, but all right. Maybe we have so many differences and I just can't meet your standards. See, maybe they feel like they can't meet your standards. Must be an adrenaline rush because you set my heart on fire. Can you at least listen to me? Okay, so they want to have a conversation here. Or maybe you do. Please unblock me. That's me calling you from an unknown number. So take that how it resonates. Some of you block this person. If not, maybe they just want you to answer them and speak. Some of you, if you don't speak to them, if you don't respond to them, they're going to jump to that conclusion of trying to call you or say something on another number. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. For some of you, there could have been other people getting involved. Maybe for some of you, it could have been a work situation or people kind of leading this person astray from you, maybe telling them like, oh, I don't really know if you guys have a lot in common. For some of you, that could have happened where this person was given bad advice or something like that. And they don't want to detach from you. They're thinking of you heavily and wanting to have contact. So you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. I have Virgo. I have Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, it could be an Aries. Could be any sign, but I feel like I just wouldn't. Yeah, Gemini. I wouldn't show desperation or show that you care. And act like you don't care if you're not in contact is what I would do. Hey, George. All right, Cappy 10234. Okay. It's weird. I'm getting for some of you with your timestamp, that's kind of odd because 01234. So there could have been a pause between you and this person. Some of you guys could have met in October for some of you with like 10. If not, there was like a pause. Like things were going somewhere with like 1, but then 0, it's like it stopped or it just like stopped and then 2, 3, 4. So some of you, things are going to be progressing soon, but there was some kind of delay. Hey, Renika. And also happy birthday, Cappy. Okay. Well, for a lot of you, this person doesn't want to be rejected by you, so they're not reaching out. Some of you, it's another earth sign. It doesn't have to be. They could be feeling rejected by you or they did in the past because I'm getting rejection in reverse, Ace of Earth in reverse. Okay, so maybe this person doesn't want to be rejected. Some of you, they're trying to move on. Okay, yeah, this person, it's like they don't want to repeat the past. Maybe they feel like either you are a past person or the way that they've kind of went about things with you, it felt like a past situation and they don't want to repeat it. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, they want to stop some kind of situation. They don't. This is somebody that doesn't want to show off desperate. Yeah, 9 of Cups and the Lovers. It's somebody that's in this energy of like, I don't want to feel like I'm desperate or I'm throwing myself at you. I don't want to feel like I have to force something because maybe they did that in the past with you or other connections. Hey, Claire. Yeah, so I think this person, they're not contacting you because they don't want to get rejected because either you already turned them down or they're just thinking that you would. The 9 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands reverse, and the 6 of Swords. This person doesn't think that you're going to... So maybe they think you either moved on, like you've either moved on to somebody else and you're not even into them anymore, or they're just trying to move on and call it quits because they either feel they're not making you happy or satisfied, or there's just not this connection anymore. I think they're just trying to move on with their life. They're just kind of telling themselves, well, it was fun while it lasted. Some of you, it was like short term with you and this person, where it's like it was fun while it lasted. We had a good run, you know. But some of you, maybe you're trying to move on, or they are, vice versa. Because it's almost like they don't want to repeat something, is what I'm seeing. They don't want to repeat a way of doing something. Yeah, it's like their ego. They don't want to be embarrassed by being rejected by you. Yeah. So it's like they're just kind of thrown in the towel. It's like, I'm not going to throw myself at you. I'm not going to look desperate. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, even though I want you 4 of Cups, I would like to have contact. I would like to be with you, but I don't want to show desperation or show that I'm just throwing myself. Okay. I think it's somebody that maybe they've done that in the past. Maybe they felt that way in the past by people. They felt they had to just constantly get their attention, the reassurance. Maybe they feel like you're just not interested at all. Maybe they feel like you have your eye on somebody else, or you've already kind of moved on to somebody else. Because it's somebody that's not reaching out because they don't want to feel rejected or being turned down. Okay. Or they just kind of feel like it's hopeless. Maybe they've tried to reach out and they just feel like it's just not going anywhere. Will they reach out to Cappy? Let's see. 5 of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, and the Moon. They want to, but they're overthinking it. 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that's just, they either feel like you guys aren't compatible anymore, like you either don't want them anymore, like there's just a lack of emotional connection, you're just not satisfied or happy with them, or they just feel like you would turn them down and just not respond anyways. Because it's somebody they're just not really holding their breath anymore. They're kind of not holding their breath. They're not really waiting for you. Because the 6 of Swords, it's like, I'm just going to move on and be happy, or just do what I got to do, because I don't really see Capricorn coming back, or I don't really see them talking to me. So they're kind of just, I mean, they're sad about it. They are in their feelings about the situation. They do want to talk to you, but a lot of it is they don't want rejected. Okay. Or just to feel like a failure or feel pathetic. Should you contact them? 7 of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups reversed, the Temperance, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Hanged Man reversed. Okay, well, for some of you, you feel guilty. Like, you feel like either you have like a guilty conscience, or you feel like you want to make things back into balance. Okay. Because I'm seeing like if you should contact them, I feel, maybe something was a misunderstanding, or there's other stuff going on. Because I feel like if you do contact them and tell them like your idea of what you want or what's going on, that you guys can put this back into balance. It's not over. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys can reignite something here. So like if you show them like, hey, I want to, make time for you, or hey, let's kind of work things out, I feel like you guys will get on the same page. Okay. So if you want to contact them, I think this person would be open to hearing, your side of things. So either they don't feel like they can trust what you're saying, or they're going to need some time to really trust the situation or see what's going on. So what would they say to Cappy? Too many cards. All right, let's see. Sorry for breaking your trust. If only there were a time machine to bring us back to those beautiful memories. Let's heal past trauma and solve inner conflicts. There could be inner conflict. For some of you, they want to just start over. Like maybe some kind of conflict or something got in the way, and they want to, fix it. Trying to find my way back to you. So yeah, there could have been inner conflict, some kind of personal issue. Okay. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. So just take that how it resonates. But yeah, I see like if you reach out, you guys can be on, a good term here. You guys can work it out. Hey, Heather. Hey, Movie Watch. So you guys could be doing with a Sag for some of you. Pisces, Libra, Cancer. Okay, it could be any sign. Scorpio, Leo. Yeah, I feel like you guys can work it out, though. It's just they don't want to get rejected or feel turned down by you. Or maybe they've tried to reach out and they just feel rejected. All right, Aquarius, 109.44. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Why is there no contact? Okay. Well, I see twin flame in reverse, toxicity in reverse. Some of you, they feel like this isn't a healthy connection. Yeah, not today. So they're purposely ignoring you, not wanting to talk to you because they just are putting up boundaries here. So maybe they feel, Aquarius, this isn't a healthy connection, or it could be toxic. So let's see. Take it how it resonates. So why twin flame and toxicity in reverse? The Queen of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups reverse, and the World in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. This is somebody that's afraid to reconcile with you. I think they would like to talk to you. But the problem is here is that they just don't know if this is like a healthy or stable connection. They don't really know where the two of you are headed. I think you guys have a lot of unfinished business, a lot of things unresolved. There could be conflict issues with you too. I think with the 3 of Cups, they would like to work things out, 2 of Pentacles. But the problem is here, it's just not knowing if this is a healthy dynamic, if you guys are meant to be in each other's lives. Okay. Because it's like they're ignoring or avoiding you at this time. Because they just feel, yeah, that maybe you guys need more time to kind of, work things out. Yeah, they could be either giving you time or giving the situation time in general. Okay, some of you, there could be a third party. I don't know who this is. Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'm getting there could be a third party, and that could be maybe what's holding you guys back. Some of you, it was a karmic person. Okay. Because it feels like here they would eventually like to talk to you when the timing is right. 7 of Pentacles and the Temperance. Let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, somebody's mom or something got in the way. 8 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody could have been giving them bad advice. Okay. So I don't know. For some of you, like either your mom or somebody's mom was giving them bad advice about the connection and saying, oh, you deserve somebody better, or maybe you should get into another relationship with somebody else. I don't really know if you should repeat that. There could have been like conflict with a third party that's giving them advice about the connection, is what I'm seeing here. And this person, it's like they're giving it time because they know you're upset with them about why there's no contact, because maybe you chose to listen to somebody else or whatever the case is. Will they contact Aquarius? Okay, Queen of Wands, the Empress reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Chariot reverse. They need to stop having some kind of other influence in the situation. I don't know who this other person is, but there's some like female that's like in the way of the two of you. 4 of Wands. They want to be in your life, the Fool in reverse. But there's somebody, I don't know if it's an ex of theirs or a mom or something like that, that is getting in the way of this connection, that is meddling and interfering with your guys' situation. And they're needing to stop taking that person's advice, is what I'm seeing here. They're needing to stop because with the 4 of Wands, they want to be in a relationship or they want to work things out with you, but they keep, taking advice from somebody else or being resistant because of that. Hey, Nina and Tina, what's your, should you contact them, Aquarius? What's your advice? Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you shouldn't. Okay. Even though there's a desire to contact this person, I think I would hold back from doing that. Because I think this person should contact you and clear the air. I think there's a lot of things unsaid. A lack of, regard or compassion here. Yeah, 4 of Cups. I feel like it shouldn't be you contacting. Okay, I feel like this person needs to make things right with you. So, but I'm getting some kind of third party that got in the way, whoever this is. Can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. I'm choosing myself. Okay, so they're looking at you and they find you attractive, but they're needing to choose themselves. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. I couldn't give to you like I wanted because I'm still healing from my past. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. Some of you, they're going through a divorce or like a breakup with somebody else. Okay. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. I didn't think you would walk away. So yeah, they know you're mad at them and they're giving it time to reach out, because some of you, you feel backstabbed or betrayed. Some of you, if they were like ending a relationship, they were lying saying that they're ending it when they really weren't. And maybe they're staying with that person for money or something like that. Some of you felt backstabbed or betrayed by this person. And they know that you're upset. You could be the one that's upset, and that's why they're holding back contacting you. Knowing you're mad, knowing that you have every right to be mad. They know that you're upset. Okay. So Gemini could be a Taurus, okay, an Aries, a Cancer, Capricorn. I'm getting a lot of people here. Pisces. Okay, there definitely could be a lot of people influencing this, a lot of people involved. Hey, Mojo. All right, let's go ahead and do Pisces. 115.57. Last but not least, and I will do a collective as well. All right, let's see. Why is there no contact, Pisces, with you and your person? Well, they want to reunite with you, but they don't really know if they should. They don't know the purpose of this connection, if you guys should reconnect. They could be in the South Node energy of not really knowing if it's going to extend, if it's going to go anywhere, if they reach out. They want to let go of toxicity and they have regrets. Okay. So for a lot of you, they want this connection to have a different purpose than what it did before. They don't want to be toxic. They don't want to be in this bad situation with you. They want to have a healthy connection, I feel. Yeah, they want to have more stability. So they want things to be stable this time around because you are their soulmate. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to be separated. So if you're in no contact, this is somebody that, they want to come back, but in a better energy. Yeah, they have a lot of regrets. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. They have regret about the past. How the connection, it seemed pointless, or there was no purpose for why things happened. All right, let's see why reunion and purpose in reverse. The 7 of Cups reverse, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. 6 of Wands reverse. The Hermit, King of Cups. Well, this is, 5 of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody coming back. So they are going to come back. So if you've been in no contact, I think this is somebody still kind of upset with how things ended, feeling like something was like pointless. Okay, something happened that was pointless, or maybe it's something that just it shouldn't be talked about anymore. Like maybe it's time for you guys to overcome this, because it feels like somebody that wants to have clear communication about some kind of fight, disagreement. This is somebody that still has feelings for you deeply, even if you guys aren't speaking in contact here. I think they plan on coming back and wanting to talk about what's happened, wanting to come back in a more stable energy. So for a lot of you, they have been working on themselves. They're trying to maintain this, emotional structure. So I see this person, if they've been in no contact, it's because they've been trying to get a clear headspace, working on themselves. So let's see, because it looks like here they would like to have a relationship with you. Yeah, Page of Cups. The 2 of Cups reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the 6 of Cups. So they are reminiscing on you in the connection, and they don't want to be separated. This is somebody, I think they've realized with the Emperor in reverse, they're, like their mistakes, what they've made in this connection, what they've done, Yeah, the Knight of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So yeah, they're working on their toxicity here. Devil in reverse. So I think why there's been no contact is they needed to be in a clear headspace. They needed to not really focus on this connection for a while to really see the purpose of their behavior, why they were acting the way they did. So will they contact you? The Tower in reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, the World, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, because they're worried that they're going to lose you. This is somebody, if you haven't been in contact for a while, they're afraid that you're eventually closing the door. Yeah, this is somebody, 3 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups. They're afraid that you're happier without them, or that you're going to find somebody else eventually. So I see them wanting to rebuild things with you, wanting to be on a better place, okay? Wanting to be in a better place, wanting to reconnect, not wanting you out of their life. So I do see them wanting to contact because there's a fear that, this disconnect is happening for a while, that you are eventually going to leave. Hey, Mina. Oh, you're welcome, Mitzi. Should you contact Pisces? 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups reverse, and the Fool in reverse. I feel like you shouldn't. Okay, I feel like you shouldn't, because this person needs to take accountability and ownership for what they did. And if you reach out to them or make it easy on them, then what are they really doing, you know? So I think for a lot of you, you're owed an apology here. And you're not needing to make things right. You're needing to have them come to you in a way of making things right. Because I feel like they are going to come back, but you need to not blame yourself or put all this guilt and hope for communication on yourself. They need to be the one coming in. Okay. I've been giving you love and devotion and received nothing but your criticism and pain. Big egos would lead this relationship to a darker place. So maybe they feel like the both of you were ego driven, or you both kind of hurt each other in some way. I got to know more about you. Okay. Or maybe they feel like they don't really know you. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. You are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. So maybe they want to know more about you, or like more what's going on with your life. That could be it as well. So if you haven't talked in a long time, they want to know more of what's going on, how you're feeling, maybe where you're at in your life if you haven't talked in a long time. So yeah, this person still cares though. King of Cups and the Hermit. Even though there's been this distance, this withdrawn energy, they do still care. Could be a Scorpio, a Virgo. I have Aries, Capricorn. Okay, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Gemini. Could be any sign. All right, let's go ahead. Hey, V, and do collective. So any sign intended. If it resonates, if it feels like your situation, then it's for you. 121.56. All right, collective. Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact with the collective? What's going on? Well, they want to be in communication because I have Mercury. So they want to talk to you. They want to. So maybe right now it's heavy on their mind, wanting to have some kind of conversation to work things out. Because I'm seeing structure, solid foundation, communication. So maybe there's a lot they want to say to you to get something, settled here. Yeah, they want to reunite with you. Okay. Well, this person's already thinking about talking to you. Yeah, this person's making a healthy choice in their life. They're focusing on bettering themselves, self-care. For a lot of you, maybe they needed to disconnect to rebalance themselves. Maybe they needed time away to get space to kind of focus on them. Because I see here they don't want to sabotage this. They want to work on things with you. Yeah, but they had to be more grounded. So for a lot of you, it has nothing to do with anything else. This is somebody that wants to do better in their life. They're wanting to make better choices. They're focusing on themselves. Maybe they needed time away to gather their thoughts, emotions. Okay. So I don't see anything bad. Hey, Angel Eyes. So for a lot of you collective, this looks really positive. It looks like it is on their mind to have communication to settle things with you if they have been distant. So I'm Mercury and solid foundation. Yeah, 5 of Swords reversed. The 9 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Swords. This is somebody, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. They could have air in their chart, but they're being really analytical right now, very structured. This is somebody that is thinking about their future, and maybe they needed some time to kind of put back into themselves. I think they are stressed about you because they know that, maybe some time has went on where they haven't been in contact. They haven't spoken to you. I think they want to settle things here. Okay. Yeah. The World and the Knight of Swords, they don't want this to close out. So it's an energy of wanting to settle things before it's over, or knowing that, maybe you guys needed some time away, some disconnect. For some of you, you haven't heard from them in 20 days. Okay. Maybe almost a month you haven't heard from them. Or it's been over a month, because it feels like this person, enough time has went on. They have had time to gather their thoughts, and they want to be in contact with you is what I'm seeing. They want to come back and work things out, but it's they couldn't. For a lot of you, they felt like they weren't in a good place in their life, and they couldn't be continuing having something with you if they weren't in a good situation, or they didn't know what was happening with them. So maybe they needed time to regather. Okay. Hey B, I'm not going to do super chats today, but I will probably tomorrow and maybe Friday as well. They're making healthy choices. They want to work on themselves here. Yeah, the 10 of Cups, the Star, the 5 of Cups reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So this is somebody that, yeah, the Temperance reverse and the Lovers, they're wanting to come back and repair things with you, but they had to focus on themselves first. It's like, I'm not going to be of a healthy connection to you if I can't even like focus on myself, or I'm not in a good place. Some of you, finances could have been a factor where they had to like regather their thoughts, that were going through something financially. Because now it looks like what's on their mind is wanting to repair things with you, wanting to give you some kind of apology. Okay, 555 here, which is weird. I like when I woke up this morning, I saw 555. So some of you could be a Sag. I have Sag, I got Gemini, Aquarius. But it looks like this person, yeah, they're wanting to make better choices and they don't want to lose you. And they want things to be more persistent, or they're going to be more persistent in your life. This could just be a temporary setback. If there's been no contact, it's not going to continue. Okay, so will they contact the collective? Hey, Serena, will they contact you? The Queen of Wands reverse, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Wands, and the Devil in reverse. So, yeah, like I said, this person's put you off. They've put off communication, and now this person feels like you're no longer interested. Which is so weird, because yesterday on my Facebook, I shared a meme that said, "Don't wait for me for later because I won't be there," or something like that. So that's kind of weird. So a lot of you could be a fire sign, because I share that, like, don't save me for later, I won't be there, or something like that. And that's weird. That's the energy I'm getting. This person, it's like they don't want, they don't want to lose you, and they feel like they no longer have your interest or attention, that maybe time has, went on. For a lot of you, it's been kind of a period of time, maybe a couple weeks since they've heard from you. Some of you 3 weeks since they've heard from you, or whenever the time is. This is somebody that's afraid, yeah, that if they don't make a judgment call to repair this, they're going to lose you. So this person knows I need to come back and repair things, or you're just going to not want them. So if it hasn't been like 3 weeks, I'm getting it's been a period of time since you've heard from this person, and they feel with the Queen of Wands reversed that you're no longer expecting them or waiting for them. And I think that's why, it could be like longer than that. I'm just getting, for some of the people, it could be a short period of time, but it could be anybody. It could be longer than that. It could be longer with the world. Maybe it's been years, maybe 2 years. I'm just getting this person feels they no longer have your interest because it's been kind of a while since they've heard from you. Hey, Leo, Fire. Yeah, this person feels like you've given up. So, all right, collective, should you contact? Hey, appreciate the highs and lows. Should you contact collective? Let's see. 6 of Wands reverse, Page of Cups, 4 of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you shouldn't. I feel, yeah, a lot of you, if you don't pay this person attention, that's kind of what came out in the Sag reading. Like, if you don't pay this person attention, if you don't even give them the time of day and you focus on themselves, if you don't even give this person thought, then they're going to be curious about you and wonder why. Because it feels like that. Somebody that's like, oh, well, you haven't reached out. You haven't talked to me. What's going on? Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't contact. You should act like you're not bothered, or you don't even think about the situation or whatever's going on. Because I think that's going to get their curiosity more and make them want to reach out. But this is somebody showing up already, wanting to be in contact, wanting to speak to you. Okay, so maybe it says I'm choosing myself. Like I said, for a lot of you, maybe they had to choose themselves. They had to pull back because of working on themselves or finances, whatever. I feel bad for letting you down. See, this person knows they let you down because they chose themselves. They disconnected from you. So collective, I do see an apology. They feel bad for letting you down. They're planning a romantic date with you. Okay. So yeah, this person wants to cook for you or have some kind of date. They want to plan something because they see you no longer being interested or wanting them. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. So maybe they were going through, maybe for a lot of you, there's like really bad stuff back to back going on with this person. Maybe their mental health was bad, because it feels like they kind of made up some kind of lie or just kind of said things that were no longer going on. Okay. Please unblock me. That's me calling you from an unknown number, telepathic connection. Some of you, if you don't have them physically blocked, like you didn't block their number, like they just feel like they can't get through to you energetically or they can't read your minds. That could be what's going on. Okay. But yeah, this person, I feel like they've let you down and they feel bad. And I think it was an energy of they want to work things out with you, but they couldn't be with you the way things were going in their life. Maybe they felt like they were just not in a good place and it wouldn't be fair to you. Okay. So could be a Scorpio for some of you, Capricorn. I got Pisces, Sagittarius. I got Aquarius. Okay. It could be any sign. Gemini. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow and Friday with some readings. I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 videos tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Just a heads up, I'm going to be going out tonight. So if I look a little under the weather or I look like shit tomorrow, that's why. Because, you know, I said, screw it. I've had a shitty year. I'm going out tonight. I don't care. And I got a cute dress. I'll post it later in the YouTube post. But I'm going to post it later. I got a really cute, like, blue velvety dress. It's going to be really cute. I did my hair. I re-dyed it. I did my bangs. So going to be just feeling myself. I'll take some cute pictures, show them for you guys. But hopefully you guys get to celebrate tonight. Hopefully you do something and enjoy your guys' New Year's Eve. And I'll see you guys later. Just a heads up. I'm not going to post what time I'm going live tomorrow. Yeah, I am going to go live tomorrow. I don't know because like I said, it depends what happens tonight, how I feel tomorrow. So it might be later in the evening. It might be at night tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, but I'm going to try to at least be on like early in the morning, at least like 10 or 11, but there's no promises. I'll just see how I feel. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. If you guys either booked a personal reading or you're waiting for your members reading, I will get it done as soon as possible. I do have a couple readings to do. I'm not going to take personal readings today, but if you guys want to book tomorrow, I am available tomorrow and Friday. So if you guys want to book tomorrow, I have availability, just not today because of work. And then I have plans later. So, all right. Hey, Moonlight. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Happy New Year and stay safe, everyone. I'll see you next year. See you tomorrow.